Step 1 is to create the yellow daisy. Yellow center, white petals. Yellow daisy, yellow center, white petals. That's a finished product. Okay, here we go. Here's the yellow center, and I need the white petals. Keep the yellow on top. There's one petal. There's two petals. And here's the fourth petal. So there's the yellow daisy. Number 2, creating the white cross, which is on the bottom. Creating the white cross. This is complete. So here's the yellow daisy, and I want to have a white cross on the bottom. So the first thing I do is match the white petal sides with the second row center. White petal sides with the center, second row center. So I have to turn it until I've got orange, orange, and orange. Now we're going to flip this to the bottom. Now we've got the next petal. White petal, match red with red. Red with red. Flip it to the bottom. The next one is going to be blue with blue. Flip it to the bottom. Green with green. Flip it to the bottom. And now I should have a white cross at the bottom. The next step after that is to get the white corners correct. Pause. 3. We now want to get the white bottom in the first level of the bottom, the correct colors. And they have to match the center of the second row. They're already matched there. So I flip it over. So this is already done. So here's the white cross, and I now have to get the white corners. So I find a corner. This one is green and orange. Green and orange. So here's orange and green. Move it over, flip it. That's correct. This is green and red. Green and red. So here's green, red. Flip it over, green and red. Next I've got blue and I think that's orange. Blue and orange. Blue and orange. So here's blue and the orange flips over. Move it out, flip it over, put it back. So I've got one more. This white one is blue and red. It goes here. Now it's in the wrong position, so I actually have to turn it sideways, crank it a couple times, put these back in place, flip it, and now it's in the correct order. Get it out of position, flip it up, flip it back. And now we've got the white bottom, and the first layer is all the correct colors, and the center is correct of the next row. The next objective is to get the second row sides. I call them corners. Number 4 is, this is completed. Second row colors matching. Second row colors matching. White is still on the bottom. We already have the center ones done. So this is completed. And this is the one that we're working on. So the center is already completed. And so all we're dealing with is the second row sides. I still call them corners. And so we'll find the first one. So this is orange and blue. Orange and blue. So here's orange and blue. Orange and blue. This is the pattern. Top, right, top, right, top, front, top, front. And now the orange and blue is there. The only one that we're not looking for is anything with yellow. So this is orange and green. Orange and green. So green is over here, orange. And so this is the pattern. Top, left, top, left, top, front, top, and I always see the white front. And that's correct. The next one is red and green. So we find green and red. So here's the green, and the red is going to go over here. It's going to shift from here to here. Here's the pattern. Top, left, top, left, top, front, top, front. And so now the whole, well, we've got one more that has to be done. So that we look around, and it is actually in place, but it's in the wrong position. So we have to sacrifice one. I'll try to sacrifice one that doesn't have yellow on the top. So I'm going to sacrifice this one temporarily. Top, right, top, right, top, front, top, front. That way the correct one is in position to be replaced. So here's the correct one. Blue sliding over here with the red sliding over there. Top, right, top, right, top, front, top. We made a mistake. Pause. Number 4, second try. So I messed up on this corner, and now I have a different color here, but we're going to still finish it off. This one is blue, and it's supposed to be blue and red. So I turn this. Here's blue and red. Blue will go here, red will go there. Top, right, top, right, top, front, top, front. And now that's correct, which means the bottom 2 layers are correct. The bottom 2 layers. The next thing that we want to create is the top cross. Number 5, creating the yellow cross. This one is complete. Yellow cross. So here is the one that we're working on. And we've already got 3 of the colors correct. And normally, if we start with them up there, if those 3 are there, we're going to do front, right, top. Then right, top, front. Front, right, top, right, top, front. Now it's in the middle. Again, front, right, top, right, top, front. And now we've got a yellow cross plus some other colors. Yellow cross. Number 6 is to get the yellow cross 3rd row centers correct. So blue with blue, red with red, green with green, orange with orange. This is already correct. So here we go. So this yellow has to be matched with this red. And the first thing that we do is find one that's correct. This one's correct already. So we're going to do right top, right top, right top, top, right. And we look to see, okay, red is correct. We're going to have to do it again. Right top, right top, right top, top, right. Red is correct. Still have to do it again. Right top, right top, right top, top, right. Red is correct, and now blue is correct. Orange is correct, and green is correct. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but it did this time. The next step is to get the top row, the third row, corners correct, colors. There are 3 colors they have to be, and they don't have to be in the right order to start with. Pause. Number 7 is to get the top or third row yellows in the right spot. They don't have to be in the right order, but they have to be in the right corner. So you look around. One here happens to be correct already, and so that's where we'll start. So this one is completed as far as getting the corners. So here we are. So all of the corners are not yellow yet. So the pattern, we find one that's the correct color if there is one. Let's see. This one is not. This one is not. This one is not. None of them are the correct colors. So I usually start with red. It doesn't matter. So the pattern is top, right, top, left, top, right, top, left. And then we look to see if any of the colors are correct. This blue and red are correct here. So we put this in the front for some advantage. Top, right, top, left, top, right, top, left. So this stays correct. This one is now correct. This one is now correct. This one is correct. And now we have to put them in the correct position. That's the next step. Once the top row corners are correct, your Rubik's Cube is correct. So this one is completed. So we've got this corner is in the correct position. They're all in the correct position. So now they have to be in the correct orientation. So I'm going to start with this one. We want this yellow on the top. Right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom. That's now correct. Turn only the top. Right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom. Now that yellow is correct. Turn only the top. Right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom. That one's correct. They're all correct. Turn them until they're in position. And now you have a completed Rubik's Cube. That's number 8.